Hello, I'm Angie from Mindfulness UK, and a question that I get asked a lot is how did I come to start to practice mindfulness myself and teach it? So I've been meditating for probably about 20 years, not always mindfulness, but about 12 years ago I discovered mindfulness as a formal practice and found that really transformative and helpful, and really interested about the neuroscience, about the brain changes that mindfulness brings and the evidence base. So started to practice more and more formally to bring that into my daily life, and also to actively seek other people who also had a mindfulness practice, and that was quite transformative because I felt quite isolated in my peer group, because I felt like a little bit of a lone voice, if you like. So I have a lovely sitting group that I meet with every week, and we do all sorts of different meditation practices. And I also have a mindfulness group that I sit with on a Wednesday lunchtime, and both are just absolutely brilliant in kind of motivating me and keeping me interested, and just the energy of being around like-minded people meditating together is really powerful. So one of the challenges that I have in my practice, particularly when I started, was that I'm a mum of three, and two of my sons have got additional needs, so it can be quite challenging to earmark time. So I'm naturally a bit of an owl, so I used to practice late at night, but the challenge was then I would fall asleep. So I have kind of trained myself to get up early when nobody else is up and about, and I've got so much out of having that time to myself to do a practice, and you know, that uninterrupted time as a mum has been really valuable to me as well. What else do people ask me? So what brought me to mindfulness in the first place and meditation was probably my own mental health needs. I've historically not always been very self-compassionate to myself, and I've had a whole vast array of caring jobs, and I've worked in residential care and teaching and support for many years. So caring for other people comes really easily for me, and I became increasingly aware with my mindfulness practice that I needed to practice self-compassion as well, and that has been really transformative for me, because you know that old saying of you can't pour from an empty cup, or you need to put your own oxygen mask on first. Very powerful analogies for me, and looking after my own mental health, and it means that I've had less blips, because like everybody I've had blips in my mental health, and I've had to have a lot of support with that historically. So I'm an ex-service user, and mindfulness has really prevented me from becoming ill again. So that's a really positive thing for me to be aware of, and also very motivating in keeping my practice up and together. Thank you.